Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've posted a video, so I want to give a quick update of what I've been up to and also share an announcement at the end about this cool event that's coming up in March, so stay tuned for that. But first, let me talk about what I've been up to. So for the whole month that I haven't posted content, I've been working pretty much full-time on 2 different iOS apps. So one is about to get released really soon. It's currently being reviewed by Apple. So I'll do a separate video when that comes out. And that one is about music theory and about searching over 1,400 different scales and seeing how the scales interact with each other. And because I've been very much into key modulation or changing scales within a song recently, so I wanted to make an app that makes it easy to see what chords are shared and what notes are shared so you can easily traverse that. So again, I'm going to talk about that in a separate video once the app is out, so stay tuned for that. And the other app I've been working on is more of a texture looper, kind of to create organic weird texture loops. And that one I've worked on many months ago, but I kind of put it on hold. But recently I got back into it and I'm hoping to wrap that up in the next couple of weeks as well. So again, stay tuned for that. So yeah, sorry I haven't posted any content or I haven't really replied to anybody. Once I get into the zone of programming, I kind of shut myself off of social media and I go into a hole, and that's all I've been doing. I wake up, I program, eat, program, sleep, wake up, program. So hopefully now that that is sort of wrapping up, I'm gonna get back more into doing my regular synth content and music. And I also got re-inspired by listening to different music because of my programming habits. So I'll talk a bit about that in a separate video. There was kind of an added benefit of sort of taking a break in a way from making the content. So yeah, that's what's going on there. So I haven't abandoned this channel by any means. I'm definitely gonna go back full force, but from time to time, I'm gonna take breaks and kind of explore my other hobbies. All right, so now on to the event that I was talking about. So in March, I'm gonna be going to Germany to the Thomann headquarters, and they're hosting a Synth Reactor, which is kind of this first time event they're doing where they're inviting a bunch of synth YouTubers and a bunch of different synth companies. And we're just gonna kind of hang out together, network, but also make tons of different content, collaborate, explore different gear. They're effectively inviting us into their warehouse and giving us access to all their gear, over 90,000 pieces of equipment, as well as they'll have a ton of different setups with 4K cameras and studio equipment for us to just record content and have fun and kind of network and get to know each other. So that should be pretty exciting. If you're not familiar, Thomann is kind of like the Sweetwater of Europe if you're in North America. They're just kind of a big store, big box, like giant music equipment, musical instrument store. So what I'm personally most excited about is just meeting with other synth YouTubers. So you'll have people there like Noir et Blanc, BoBeats, Automatic, Gainsay, Mark Dottie, Gaz Williams, Cuckoo, Look Mom, No Computer. I'm blanking out, but there's tons of different people. I'll put a link in the description to the list of YouTubers who will be there. So I'm super excited to meet a bunch of these people and kind of just hang out and talk about synths and maybe even collaborate and make some vids together. There'll also be a bunch of different brands there at the event. They'll have kind of booths set up. So it's almost like a mini NAMM, but it's not accessible to the public. It's just kind of a private synth nerd event. It's not quite clear exactly the format of what will happen there. And I have some ideas of content I want to do, but I don't want to plan too much because I don't know the vibe of how it's going to be. So I'm going to kind of just play it by ear and experiment while I'm there. But I want to involve you guys as well. So if you have any ideas of content or if you have questions for the brands that are there, or if questions for other YouTubers, or if you want to see certain kinds of collaborations, or if you're curious what certain synths sound going through specific effects or anything like that, if you have any ideas of stuff you'd want to do, definitely I want to kind of channel and bring you guys on board virtually, because think about it, we'll have access to a bunch of different gear, a bunch of different cameras, a bunch of YouTubers, so like we can really go crazy here. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if you have any kind of requests for things to see. So yeah, that should be exciting. That'll happen kind of mid-March, and yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for my app announcement once Apple approves it. And then once this whole kind of whirlwind of events and news gets kind of settles down, I'll get back into my standard content. I'm sort of refurbishing my studio a tiny little bit. I want to see if I can squeeze in a drum kit here and maybe some other acoustic instruments and create more of a live, jammy kind of vibe and create much more musical content. And we'll see how that goes. So stay tuned for that. Sorry if I haven't replied to you. I'm definitely not trying to ignore anyone. It's just I really get into the zone when I'm programming something. So I'm gonna try to catch up on all the old comments. And if I missed something, sorry, just ask it again and I'll make sure to get back to you. So yeah, stay tuned for all of that and I'll see you guys in the next one.